Dr. Junaid Mohammed, elder statesman and Second Republic federal lawmaker, on Thursday called on President Muhammadu Buhari to resign from office if he cannot take decisive actions to secure the future of Nigeria. Speaking with Daily Independent, Junaid Mohammed condemned the alleged indecision of President Buhari in resolving the #EndSARS protest, which rocks the country a fortnight ago and led to massive destructions of public and private assets in Lagos and other parts of the country. According to Junaid, the Buhari administration is giving in to blackmail, and its lack of firmness in taking critical decisions may spell doom for the country. The government is giving in too much to blackmail, and if Buhari is not prepared to confront the reality of the governance of this country and maintain peace, he should resign. Junaid Mohammed, who said President Buhari won't be the first democratically elected president to resign, cited the example of Richard Nixon, former president of the United States, who resigned in 1974 in the wake of the Watergate scandal. He won't be the first democratically elected president to resign. Richard Nixon was elected by overwhelming majority, but he was forced to resign when he made some false moves. Resigning voluntarily is part and parcel of democratic culture of any country on earth. So if Buhari can't do the job he was elected to do, let him give way. These people who started this agitation and scoundrels like Nnamdi Kanu of Ipob must be confronted. If you don't confront them, they will keep coming, and the more they come back, so it is up to the government to do what is right. That is if they know what is right to do. Speaking further on the #EndSARS protest, Junai said the Western Nigeria Security Network, codenamed Operation Amotekun, did not live up to its responsibilities during the #EndSARS protest mayhem in Lagos and some southwest states. Hoodlums who seized the #EndSARS protest unleashed an orgy of violence resulting in the destruction of public and private assets. Junai also condemned Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization Afenifere and its leader, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, whom he said threatened Southwest governors with revolt if they failed to establish Amotekun in their respective states. According to him, these characters in Afenifere under this Ayo Adebanjo are making noise and saying publicly that if Yoruba governors don't create Amotekun, they are going to incite their people against the government. A responsible man will never say this. If they want to create a crisis because you don't like some people, fine. Other people will also create their problems. We were told that Amotekun is a harmless but effective security organization. Now we are having #EndSARS crisis with looting and harassing. Have you seen one Amotekun official or a single vehicle anywhere in the southwest? They simply disappeared. Let me tell you this, and I have been saying it in the past 30 years. If every state in Nigeria can take care of their own security, Kano, my hometown, and Lagos can never do that because they don't have the manpower. Kano and Lagos people don't join the police force because they are mostly business people and traders. I want to throw a challenge to the federal government. Let them withdraw all the security operatives in Lagos and Kano. Let's see how there will be peace there, he said. Oh my goodness. Nigerians, which way? These people, of course, I'm sure he's going to be seeing what is happening at the southern part of the country, but what is happening at their own side, they will never say anything about it. The problem we are having in this country now, they are making it seem as if the #EndSARS was orchestrated by some people, which it is not really happening in their side, so they will not even know. You see the reason why southerners are the ones who have been creating this problem. When Boko have been ravaging and all this whatever, all those kind of those people, those groups who are terrorizing the country, when they will be dealing with these people from the north, it is the same southerners that will be crying more than the bereaved. They will be pitying them. I think they're beginning to get the feeler now. So because these people that are even affected, they don't even talk about it. It is the same southerners that will be crying for them will be shouting. But the people over there, they won't do anything. You can imagine the kind of problem we're having in this country. The major problem we're having in this country is this all this whatever groups, whether they are Boko, whether they are bandits and S-men and all of that. What do to them? They give them amnesty. They tell us that they have repented. How many times, if these people can take this pain, they can exercise this pain on the things happening in their own area, it would have been better. But no, any little thing, when the Southerners begin to complain of what has been happening, that is when they will begin to say this and that. The Amotekun that this man is even talking about, have they allowed them? Do they allow them to even function in the first place? No, they're not allowing them to function. So if the conventional security people cannot handle hoodlums, because we just know that all of these people are playing to the gallery. And again, the worst part of it is that the so-called Southerners, the leaders there, they are not even helping matter, because they are the one working with them. I think it's of recent now, they now said, oh, we would not want you guys to manipulate us. And people are like, even children now are now saying, you guys, you old people that always talk about, oh, where an elderly person sits and see what is happening over there. Even if a child climbs it, he will not be able to see it. These are the things that the children, the youth have been talking about. The alliance between these so-called leaders, or from the southwest or from the south, always aligning with them because they want to be politically correct. But these guys are not politically correct. When all these people are always making some kind of a statement, Mietiala and some of the Arewa groups, you see these people, they will be quiet. They won't say anything. Now he's telling Buhari to deal with those people like Nnamdi Kanu. The issue of hashtag EndSARS, no, they are not saying anything about it because they believe that they want to use it, that people are they want to topple the government of Buhari. Oh, they want to remove Buhari. The question is that, of course, those who do not even believe in competency, they don't believe in this. Mediocrity is their watchword. So with what has been happening, they don't even care about the country. So far, their people are there. And the worst part of it, they are the most people who are hit by all these vices we talk about in this country. Yet, they don't see anything wrong with that. The so-called Boko Haram have been dealing with them left, right, and center. They don't say anything because they believe that is maybe the way of life. But when people from the other side now say, no, we can't, you can't force it down our throat to accept what is not, they begin to feel jittery. Talk about restructuring, oh my goodness, they will begin to cry from places to places. Well, you make sense and point. The president needs to deal with these people once and for all. Otherwise, they will put this country into a dangerous situation where it's a brutal. Okay, what point has he made? It is Buhari that is creating and causing all the problem because there is no justice and fairness in governance. That is why these things are happening. What can Buhari do? Will he kill more than people than he had already killed? The only thing he can do is to bring governance back to people through equity, fairness, and justice. He should bring everybody close instead of making it Fulani government of Nigeria. That is the only solution. Change of posture. One thing I was even telling somebody was, the US election that is ongoing, irrespective of what you think about the two parties. One thing is that if you think, oh, this person is the one that will do the magic. If the person cannot be there forever, because at the end of the day, government will still change hand. It is the responsibility of the people to be able to control, to be able to guide the government at any given time. Because if this one goes, another one will come. But those who are still complaining about Buhari, they can't be there forever. That is it, unless they are looking for something else. They cannot be there forever. So all of these things that they are doing, they are trying to gag themselves, they are trying to do a manner of things. Another power will change hand. And the people that will make the difference, it is the people. And that is why we need to constantly to be protesting and be saying it, whether they like it or not. We know that there are some principalities and powers who are working with them. They have their followers all over the place. But what I believe is that truth shall always prevail. Truth shall always prevail. I see no reason why people cannot just say the truth. I don't just know why. Because of wickedness and other things that they know that has been making them not to even speak the truth. They have all those reasons that even people are talking about. But I see no reason why people just want to stand on the path of lies and unjust. Well, this is a foolish talk. President should ignore. What is your opinion on the demands by the EndSARS movement Stop beating around the bush. They will not say anything about that. They won't say anything. They won't say anything. They just believe that they want to remove Buhari. Genuine cause like this, they will begin to times it to any length. Oh, they say, oh, they are looking for a way. Separatists are the ones doing that. Those who are calling for the breakup of this country, they've been coming out boldly. No, nobody needs to hide behind anybody. Even with the suffering we are going through, with all the hardship we are going through, it's enough for people to for people to be hungry. It is enough. The people who are calling for agitation, they don't need any whatever before they have been coming out boldly. So you can't tell us. They say they should deal with Nnamdi Kanu, but they're not going to deal with Shekau. They're not going to deal with Shekau. For how many years they've not been able to get rid of these Boko people. But they are talking about those who come out boldly anytime. You can call them, you interview them. But can the same thing be said of Shekau there that has been dealing with them, and yet nobody has said anything? So guys, let's say your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take on this. Thank you.